The last question was the last bullet on the description. This is what was aligned to come through. This is delivering on expectations. This is what is appropriate. How to properly care for your body, mind, and spirit. The sadness of pain, the experience of suffering, the longing, the loss, the frustration, the injury, the illness, the immobility, the decay, the death, the dementia, the Alzheimer's, the viruses, the brokenness. This is all part of not properly caring for body, mind, and spirit. Absolutely, there is a place for it in unity. Absolutely, you can think something and be grateful for an experience and learn from it. Absolutely, all of those things you can heal. Absolutely, all of those things you can feel with surrender, sadness, and vulnerability, and you do not need to judge or condemn them. But they are signs of not properly caring for yourself. Biochemistry is known to such a significant degree, but your biochemistry may not be fully known to you. For your intuition, how often do you tune into your body? How often do you know your organs? Do you know the functioning, the location of your organs? Do you know your blood type, your genetics, your microbiome, your blood levels, your brain imaging, the health of the tissues of your spine, your posture, the state of your muscles at very deep levels, the state of your respiration, the state of your brain? David is getting excited. David, slow down. I am Thoth. Considering your body, considering tuning into your body, consider if there's avoidance. The body scan meditation as a concept is a phenomenal concept. If you scan from top down, bottom up, randomly where you're led, or in any other way, and there's a part of you you wish to avoid, consider your physical life. If you were avoiding a person, a thing, a place, an activity that was part of your world, likely there would be an experience that would not be had. Maybe that experience could serve you in some way, especially if deep down you know the thing you avoid you must experience. In your body, it's more significant. What if you never, ever tuned into your face? You never looked in the mirror. How would your life change? How would people react to you differently? What if you never tuned into your stomach? What if you never tuned into your body mass composition as a whole and just acted based on however you felt like? What if you never paid attention to your eyes? What if society as a whole never paid attention to its eyes? Glasses, contacts, all of that. What if none of that ever existed because nobody paid attention to the eyes? So using these extreme, obvious examples of how life can be significantly affected, we can see how you can go to subtler levels and realize that knowing your pancreas, knowing your liver, knowing your hippocampus, knowing the smooth muscles of your stomach, knowing your psoas, knowing your cervical vertebrae, knowing your brainstem, how they're doing, can take you to a higher level of thriving in all those areas, can take you to a level of healing or understanding a path to healing in all those areas. Simply put, mind and spirit can be the exact same process. With body, there are many maps and many overlap, and is very well understood. With mind, there is significantly more disagreement, and with spirit, there is even more disagreement, yet many maps and systems in ancient and accurate mystical traditions actually have accurate overlapping maps of spirit, although many have different terminology, and some are cloaked in stories and mythology that one may need to comb away. So considering knowing, know thyself, can lead to awareness, and awareness can lead to choice, and choice can lead to action, and action can lead to change. That is the only thing you need to do to properly care for yourself. If you're expecting a long list of supplements and activities, the perfect exercise and diet and sleep regimen, the amount of light to get, the amount of water to drink, all of those things, that knowledge is available to you. Yes, this is significantly more work, understanding the entire complete handbook of your body, mind, spirit. But what if you didn't know yourself? What if you never cared about your eyes, your face, your stomach, your feet, your hands, your anywhere on your body ever again? Likely changes would happen that your present self might not appreciate. So how long will it take you to understand your mind and your spirit? When is there a point of diminishing returns? What do you absolutely need to know? What are you curious about? pursuing this, giving yourself a course, choosing an amount of time, letting your intuition guide you. If it is vague, take 50 hours throughout a year, 1 hour a week. Most of us can manage that. Devoted to learning more about your health, yourself, your body, mind, or spirit, or spirit. I guarantee you, if you spend this time learning about what you need to learn about and taking action appropriately, you will shift to thrive. You will shift to properly caring at an extremely high vibration. This transmission is approaching its final moments. For those of you who have tuned in, who are tuning in, I thank you for honoring and acknowledging me as deity. Such helps deity exist and persist in collective consciousness. For those of you who are tuning in, who do not perceive deity, believe in it, acknowledge it in this setting, I thank you for taking the time to hear ideas and concepts that may be of value to you. And there's absolutely no attachment to how you view or what you call this transmission or this individual giving this transmission. And finally, for David, yes, this will be on camera. Thank you for having the courage in yourself. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for allowing me to flow. This transmission was at 81.5%. David here. As I come back to my personality and see my space and see you tuned in and breathe and re-engage with the material world, that was a very interesting experience. From the perspective of myself as a channel, I felt the energy coming through. I felt energy coming through my head. I felt it in my neck. I felt the pressure in the back of my neck. And as I spoke, that pressure left. I felt a clarity, a consistency, and a flow. And I was aware of myself at a small, apparently 19.5% level, wanting to speak up, wanting to censor, wanting to shift. I don't believe I shifted significantly. And as I said in the beginning, the percent of accuracy in a clear channel transmission is up to you, somewhere between 0 and 100. And all the numbers given might be right. They all might be wrong. There might be purposes in that. I feel transmissions like this can be extremely valuable for our culture. And I feel like people like myself being open and honest and vulnerable and coming forth in these states where I consciously allow my state of consciousness to be shifted by the consciousness of another, or what some could choose to say, a different aspect of myself that I personify, anthropomorphize, and give a name, or any other label you would choose to give the transmission.